Hello and welcome back. For 12 episodes now, we've been running the American Fight League. There has been some great events, some roller coaster rides, but everything has kind of really gone well. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 events. And of course, this was main evented by Glory Days. That is the best show we've done. Our popularity at the moment is 19.8. So what I could see when I read about this is that you need to get, when it reaches something, you'll rise again if possible within the game area, and amount of 33 people less is considered low level. Because over 66 high level, and they're pretty, for deceiving purposes, the popularity of the company will impact its attendance levels, drawing power. So we need to keep building on our low level, our popularity, which is, I think, is a brilliant way. I think that's what they should have implemented into thing. But yes, we've got some big awards this year because we're going to have a look at results. Throughout the year, we have been the one who's done the most shows. Pancreas have done a few. American have done, there's been a small one. Shuto has done one show. There's been no Shuto has done 2 shows. Pancreas have done 5. But there's been no MMA shows by UFC this year. UFC haven't done anything. But Fight of the Year goes to Nombai Asher. He receives the Fight of the Year award, having an excellent 12 months, which has been, he's had big ones both over Kenshin Takano and Yuki Nakada. His first time Japanese competitors captured this coveted honour. He does work for us, so. Company of the Year is the American Fight League. We are Blue Cat proud to have the Company of the Year award for 1994 to the American Fight League. They've put the best MMA shows on of the year, with AFL Glory Days and AFL Civil War particularly standing out as a fine effort. This is the first time they've won the award. Let's have a look at those shows a minute. Right, let's go to history. So AFL Glory Days, of course, was our last show, so you already know there was there's one poor match on the entire card, which was unanimous decision. We also had a draw on the card, which kind of took me by shock. But then we also had Civil War, which again saw Ken Shamrock beating Mumbai Yadama. We also had Oleg beat Royce Gracie by submission on a rear naked choke on that card. So we've been doing really well. We've got +3 momentum. The company of the year. We're in the top 5. We're number 4 in the world. This company is loaded over regional. We're based in America and currently active. We get a nice little tick for that. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. Contrast by, we've got a lot of stuff, like we've got broadcasting deals now and stuff. We'll talk about that in a minute. Fight of the Year goes to Royce Gracie and Oleg Takatov defeat Royce Gracie, and the bout happened in April at AFL Civil War. Knockout of the Year goes to Renzo Gracie laid out Yukinai Naki. Show of the Year is Glory Days. Silver Ocean of the Year is Rickson Gracie got the better of Minoru Suzuki by rear naked choke. Main event of the year goes to Ken Shamrock versus Macy Smith when the Glory Days. Team of the Year goes to Certified Training Center Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Upset of the year goes to Braz Rutan, scored a win over Faber Go by unanimous decision at AFL and for suppress, and worst fight of the year has to go to the people at Shuto, where Sujo beat Kazuhara by Tico due to a cut. The battle unfortunately happened in November at Shuto Invincible, and people have been trying to forget about it ever since. So have a look at that show, shall we? History, Shuto, Invincible, TKO cut. Here you go, look, round 2, and it is weighted as poor. But yeah, we are building a lot of our people up, but we're going to talk about sci-fi in a second. One of the things that people probably want to know, who is our broadcasting team? There they are. That's the best you can do at the moment. They are the best we've got. So yeah, they have only been around since last show. So if you go onto your history, I do believe. Can I go on history? And you can look at your broadcast team. This event did not have a commentary team. Why not? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, right, let's have a look then. Oh, show. Auto film, New Mexico. Yeah, we want to do that. Major show, advance, broadcast team. I see, because we haven't had one previously, they didn't have a broadcast team, so we'll save that, and then we'll save that. There's the broadcast team there. Save. We are waiting for a few people to come in for our next few shows, so yeah, we're going to be making sure we have the broadcast team available. Autofill, it's meant to be sci-fi, thank you. Joe Rears and Stephen Rogan. Both of them are going to be working together over the next few months on all of our shows. AFL All Out Action. We haven't sorted out the show for that yet, but there's going to be some good, as you say, there's going to be some interesting changes to the card, as we say. We have some interesting ones, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna kind of get. Once we've done Rantless, I'll add another event on, but I might end up adding another event before then because I want to do a few more. But what was we doing? Alter Show, Broadcast Team, Channel Rose is on there, but Stephen Rogan in on there to save that, and that's also on Sci-Fi. So there we go, guys. We're going to see you. Yeah, I think that's the best I can show you. I'm doing UCS Day. It does cost a bit more, but at least then you've kind of subvention length and result change make no contest. Right, let's save that. Right, where do we go now? Weight classes, weight failure. I'm going to make it 25%. If you do not make your fight, wait, you lose 25% of your wages. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this very short interlude. This is episode 12, only 5 minutes long. So I might not even call this episode 12, I might just call this post-year review of 1994. We'll see what happens in the next year, but we seem to be on the rise, and we're rising pretty quick now. And ladies and gentlemen, our next show is coming, and that is Relentless, and that is going to be our biggest one yet. We've got the middleweight final, which could either be Mishiaki Hikawa versus Kanja Unio, or that's the featherweight. Jason Lewson versus Trent Drakens, Masatanaki Finoki versus Guys at Megaiza. We have still got some absences which I am dealing with. Once all these people return in around about 9 days, I will be setting up another show, and we'll see you guys again real soon for some more WMMA 5 as we get to another event in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be episode 12, and we're going to start naming our events after those 3 shows. They're going to be called, But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll see you again real soon.